Hi there, George Price here again with your next video in your MassPlanner series. In this video, I will show you how to set up a campaign for posting your ads and also create a list. The first thing that we'll do, we'll go to the dashboard. Okay, so you might want to always start from the dashboard. Okay, from the dashboard, we'll go here to where it says Create List. Okay, and from Create List, I always recommend that you name your list. And the way you name your list is just you click up here in this box, you'd highlight everything, delete it, and name your list. The first list that I recommend that you create is one that's called Everything or All. And the reason why is because we're going to select all of the lists that you have here by clicking this button, Select All. Okay, and this basically is for the purposes of backing up your groups. Okay, I'll show you how to back up your groups as well, and that way, in case anything happens, you need to transfer your account, you need to add these groups to another account, you have all of your groups backed up and saved. Okay, you will see here that it says 2,367 of 2,446 selected. The reason why it says that is simply because it's not a glitch, but it's just if you click away from the group or on a different action, it'll often reset itself. So I'll click here, then I'll click off that, or I'll go, let's see, Event Selection. Okay, which is also another way to select your groups using Advanced Selection. It allows you to individually select groups and also search for certain groups. So once that opens up, I'll show you how that works. Okay, here we go. So as you see here, you already see it's selected everything. So if you wanted to search for individual groups, say for instance, Make Money. Okay, you see we have all the groups here that have Make Money in their title, right? But we don't want to select that. We're going to click X to clear the filter. We're going to click the X here to close this window, or you could click here at the bottom where it says Close. Okay. However, what we're going to do now is we're going to export your groups. Okay, and the way you export your groups is this is for saving purposes. Is you click here where it says Export as CSV file. Okay. Once you've done that, you will see a text file come up like this. You simply click File. You click Save As. Okay, and then you'd find the location that you want to save it. I have a location on my desktop in a folder called MassPlanner. Okay, and I'll just create a folder in here, and you'll say, just say Group Backup. Okay, and then I'll click here, and don't worry about changing the date here. Just go ahead and click Save. Okay, and it saves your groups there. So now you have a backup of all your groups to do whatever you want to with. Click here where it says Close Window. Okay, and now you have a group set up. Okay, for the purpose of this training, what we're going to do is you're going to set up a destination to groups that you want to target. Okay, so we're going to set up we're going to do another Create List. Okay, and because I have specific groups, I'm going to show you how to do the Advanced Selection. And yes, I will come back and change the destination name as soon as I select this group here. So Advanced Selection, I only want to select one group, and I'll choose the group MassPlanner. Okay, and this is an ad testing group, not the MassPlanner actual group, so this is an ad testing group. Okay, and you simply click the X there. Okay, you see it says one group selected. You go ahead and close the window. Okay, and we'll change this here to from destination list 2 to Mass Ad Testing Group. Okay, and there we have one selected of that many. Okay, now if we click here, you see it will change to MassPlanner Ad Testing Group. Okay, now we have that one group selected, and we have our one destination list selected. So basically, destination lists, as you can see, are a list of groups that you're going to be sending to. All right. The next step is to create your actual campaign, and that will be very simply done by clicking here where it says Create Campaign. Okay. There are two different types of campaigns that you can go with, or should I say, campaigns for sending to groups. Okay. The two that you're going to work with are either going to be standard campaigns or volume campaigns. If you're sending to over 10 groups, you want to always select the volume campaign. If you're only sending to up to 10 groups, you want to select the standard campaign. Okay, so for this case, what we're going to do, and like I said, we're trying to get you guys started early to send your ads. We're going to go ahead and click Create Volume Campaign. I'll go over the feed campaigns in another video, simply because I want you guys to get started sending your campaigns. So we'll click here where it says Create Volume Campaign. Okay, and as you see, it says basically Volume Campaign 1, VC Volume Campaign, invalid. Okay, first things first, we're going to go here and we're going to change the name of the campaign. Okay, and we'll change the name of the campaign here to match what we're doing, which is MassPlanner Ad Testing Group. Okay, as you make your campaigns, guys, it's a good idea to label your campaigns as they will be sent. So if you have a campaign going for a certain affiliate, you might want to name that affiliate's name and put all of your campaigns in there for that affiliate. Okay, all right, once you've done that, the next step is basically to create your ad. And I'll go over this first page with you here. Okay, it's very simple. So you have the option here to start publishing. We don't have anything selected or anything, we don't have any ads, so it doesn't make sense to click start publishing now. So we'll just go down the list. Okay, this campaign will not post. Please select at least one non-empty destination list. Okay, then now that's telling you to select the destination list, which is one of these here, which is non-empty. Okay, so we have one here that we're going to select, but we're not going to select that just now. We'll do that after we get the ad and such like that set up. Okay, status. Click here for a volume campaign tutorial. I've given you a basic idea of what a volume campaign is. I don't think you need to go over that. You can click on this once you're in the application if you want, but I'll just go over the basics with you here. So targets. Okay, this campaign will post on 0 pages and 0 groups. Okay, that's because we have not selected any pages or any groups, or should I say a list. Okay, once you select your destination list, this information will populate, and for this campaign I will click it and you will see that it will populate to say, oh sorry, okay, if you click, don't click there, guys. So where you would select your destinations will be a little bit further down, which will be here. Okay, and once I click that, you see now it updates and it says the campaign will post on 0 pages and 1 groups. Okay, I usually don't select them right away because as you see here now it says stopped. In the past, immediately as soon as you click something, it would send. So as a force of habit, I usually would wait until I select all my groups and such like that. Okay, so now we'll go down and you see here where it says click details about how volume campaigns work. I basically gave you a bit of information about that. You can read down here and get some more if you want. It's very, very, very in depth. But for the sake of this video and for quickness, I want to get you guys started, so you can read that once you get in. Okay, so we have the name of our group. Okay, publishing. For now, guys, don't change any of the settings where it says here show hide advanced options. And the reason why is because if you change these options, okay, and I'll click on it and show you. If you change these options, lots of times people will get in trouble. I'm just going to tell you that. You'll get in Facebook jail or whatever. Use this software for a while, and over time I will give you instructions on what to change or modify in this area. Okay, by rule of thumb, absolutely do not change this top portion here, button here, which says 480. Do not change that. Okay, as a matter of fact, do not even click this, pretend that it doesn't exist, and just continue with the ads. All right, so here the next section is destinations where to post. Okay. We've chose our destination list, which is basically our MassPlanner ad testing group. Okay, also publish on accounts wall. So if I tick this, basically what happened is on my profile wall, it would also publish. I don't want that to happen, so I don't tick that box. Okay, signature, you can enable a signature if you want. Basically, that's just like your, if you want to put your web address or such like that, you can do that there. Okay, and then once you also do that, you can tick and put a percentage of times, okay, that it will actually, sorry, let's scroll down here, a percentage of times that it will actually populate on your wall or will be posted. You can do it 100% of times, 50%, 25%, what have you. Here's where you put the signature at. This is for URL shortening, okay, and as I said, I myself, I don't use it. You can test it out if you want, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to untick this, and we're going to go on, okay. Here, once again, there are more advanced settings. I'm not really going to go into those right now because we're just going to go ahead and send this ad, okay? One thing that I will say is, let me see the settings here. Okay, here where it says re-add publish post at the end of post list, repeat campaigns, tick this box. That's one item that I am going to say tick in this video. Okay, if you do nothing else, tick that box. Okay, that's the one that you want ticked. And once you do that, click here on the red box. Don't worry about the rest of the settings. And yes, okay. So now the next thing is going to the next tab, which is post, okay. And what post basically mean is when you're on Facebook and you do add or you do post and such like that, that's what this is here. So basically the top part of the page where you would type into Facebook, and I'll show you here. Let's log into Facebook. Okay, I'll log in here and I'll show you guys. Okay, so as you would type here, okay, this is the same area here. Okay, so you'd say test, okay, and where it says choose image, okay, as you would do on Facebook, you would click here where it says add photos, okay, and that will be the choose image section. All right, so we're going to close this because I just wanted to show you how that will work. All right, and we'll go ahead and finish this ad. So normally what I would do is I would put like my message, so it would be okay, whatever your ad's going to be, and it will be www or whatever group that you want to put. So I'd put fb.com George. Okay, and choose an image, which this basically will be your ad. I'll go back to desktop, find my images. Okay, images. That's fine. I put some really good money pictures, so let's do something like this, guys. Boom, that should be good. Okay. Then I click here where it says add post. Okay, you can edit the image if you want. We're just going to add post. Okay, and I'll go below to show you some more of the settings. So basically, as I said, I'm just getting you to start these ads quickly. These are more advanced settings in a way. So multiple text posts, that's basically if you want to add multiple text. If you have like a CSV file, I haven't done this yet. This is something I'll do later and I'll show you guys. But you just go in here and you find that text file, which are multiple files or posts, and then you just go ahead and add it there. This one here is to add text posts from a file, which like I said, a CSV or what have you. This is just a lot of individual boxes, okay? And I'll show you that here very quickly, like this, okay? The other one is from a file, so a CSV file, okay? I'll toy around with that later and I'll show you guys, and then, you know, we can do that. Multiple image posts from URLs. This is like if you have Dropbucket, I think it's Dropbucket, not Photo Bucket, sorry, or such like that, that you want to copy URLs from, you can do that in this area. Multiple posts from URL, same thing, okay guys? But for the sake of this video, we're just going to do a normal image post, okay? So we click add post, okay? And then we go here to the next tab, which there's nothing there, but this is Flickr. If you have Flickr, I don't utilize Flickr that much, but you would add a lot. You would add this to your account, and basically what this would do, guys, is if you have a Flickr account, this is an extra module, so you'll have to pay for this, all right? But you log into your Flickr account, and you can download images from Flickr using this to use with your ads, which is very powerful because then all you need to do is just type, you know, post your text and then get your Flickr image and combine the two together, and wow, voila. Okay, so that's the Flickr portion. Next we'll go to the post list, okay, and you'll see the ad that we just made. Okay, what you can do here is you can actually edit this. Okay, if you need to edit the text or if you want to change the picture, you can edit the image. Okay, you can resize it for different areas, all these different things. I don't play around with this very much, guys. I just keep it as is. So I'm going to click cancel. Okay, and click cancel here again. All right, and the next tab will be history, which after we start sending this out, you'll see the history here, guys. And then from there, you'll see notifications, which if you have any errors or anything like that, you'll receive that on here. The notifications that you'll receive here, basically that'll be triggered, okay, initially will be if you have less than 5 posts or less than 5 ads in your campaign list. Okay, so this post list here, if there are less than 5, okay, ads, then you will get the message. You'll get an error message. Okay, it's just like a little red pop-up number that'll be here to the side. Here where it says disable the campaign when there are more than 5 posts with a consecutive error. Okay, with an error consecutively. All right. Basically what that means, and this helps you a lot, guys. So if you're posting and there are 5 errors through your post on the same like post consecutively, it'll stop posting to there. Okay, and basically it'll disable that campaign. It'll stop posting for that campaign. So that'll keep you from getting banned by Facebook or put into Facebook jail. Okay, that's what that's for. Okay, notification operations. Basically here, what you'll see is anytime you have a post, okay, and there's any sort of error, like a lot of times you'll have read errors, and that's one thing I'll go over into later on. But the read errors stem from posting to groups that may be closed groups, and you have to wait until the owner accepts your ad. So basically your ad cannot be posted for a certain amount of time because it's a read-only group. Okay, even with open groups, this can happen. So just be warned, if you get these errors, guys, it's not MassPlanner doing anything. It's just simply put that the owner himself needs to accept the ad, approve the ad before you can, actually post it in the group. I know I do the same thing with my groups to make it a bit more secure. And maybe when you're posting during the day, you don't see this, you just see the error, and you don't, not the error, but you see the thing that says, the warning that says that the admin has to approve your ad, you don't think about it. But when MassPlanner spits out an error, you're like, oh my gosh, something's going wrong. No, there's nothing going wrong. It's just simply put that the admin of that group needs to accept that post before it can be posted, okay? The next thing here is just simply any of those errors that you get, you click delete all, and here's a list of notifications that you will get. Okay, once you start posting as well, you'll have here where it says campaign statistics, and it will list your posting and everything that you have there as far as any errors or anything like that, and the stats as far as how many days it posts, how many times per day, sorry, should I say it posts, and such like that. And you can see all that information here. All right, so what I'm going to do now is click start publishing. And as I said, you can see that everything is engaged. I have my group selected. It's going to post, it will publish a maximum of 1 unique post per day. Okay, basically what this means, I should have said this before. Posting 1 unique post per day means basically it will run 1 cycle per day, okay, to the groups. So if I say that I want to send a total of 10, okay, if I have enough ads or enough my post in this post list, okay, then it will go to those groups 10 individual times. So it will run a complete cycle through the group 1 time. It will wait a certain amount of time, as I showed you earlier, okay, which was like 480 minutes, I believe it is. And this is only posting to 1 group. Now understand, guys, it's not a problem. If once you start posting to like hundreds of groups, it's not a problem. So it's going to go through the cycle of posting through all the groups. Then it's going to wait the allotted amount of time, which is set here at 480 seconds. Okay, the campaign is going to post, so every 300 to 600 seconds, it's going to post to the next group. All right, since we're only posting to 1 group, it's going to post to the 1 group, okay, right now. Then it's going to wait 480 minutes before it starts trying to post again, if I said to do that. Okay, and that's where this comes in, the unique post. All right, here where it says a campaign will post on a maximum of blah 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 random destinations, guys, this is where you said if you have like 100 or 1,000 groups like I do, over 1,000 groups, you can set this to post to 100 random destinations for each unique post. So for each 1 time or 10 time run, it can post to a random 100 groups. Okay, that's where you set this setting at. Okay, so but as I said initially, because you want to build up your reputation, you don't want to click any of that stuff. Okay, you don't want to modify any of it. All right, so the next step here, everything is checked. Like I said, we're not going to go and change anything down here. We changed the 1 thing and that was it. Okay, now you go ahead and click start posting, or start publishing, sorry. All right, and you go to your history tab immediately, and you'll see a couple of things here. So you can re-add this to your post list, okay, so you can have more ads in your post list, which is a good way. But remember, we checked that box to automatically add it anyway. Here where it says the destination is in a process of publishing, it tells you the status, okay, with the green, and it gives you a little, test look of your post there, or sneak in look of your post there. If you double click on this, it'll show you basically what's going on. So once it posts, it's going to tell you the group that it's posted to and everything like that. But I'll show you a secret. If you go here to where it says campaign, okay, you see the time, all right, you see here it shows you waiting a minimum time between unique posts. New unique posts will start on Wednesday, June 25th, 2014 at 2:51 a.m. Okay, so it just posts once, okay? And the reason why it posts once and it's waiting the unique time is because it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't want to get you in Facebook jail. So it's allotted to post on that group, those groups, like a certain amount of times per day. Most groups say to post in them once a day, okay? So that's why it's doing this. However, it's waiting a certain amount of hours, okay, or time, the 480 whatever, before it posts again in that group. And we're going to say to post this like a maximum of 10 times, but actually I'm going to lower that because this is a test. It's just going to be one, and that's it. We go back here to post list, okay? And you see automatically it was re-added because we put that tick before, okay? So you don't have to re-add these. So whatever post goes out, if you have this automatically set to send it back to the group, that's what will happen, okay? We'll go to notifications here. Everything is fine. You go to history. Now, once we click on the green, you see that there's information here, okay? All right, guys, that has been this tutorial. You see that we sent a post, and the last thing I want to show you is what it will look like once you send it and how you can confirm that it's been sent. So we'll log into Facebook here, okay? And we'll go to the account that you're logged into, go to the profile page, or actually you can see it here, okay? But you go to the profile page, okay, and if you click the activity log, okay, wait for everything to load here, all right, and you see it's the first one here, okay, that was posted at 6:51, which it said it was going to post at, and it said in MassPlanner as well, and then you click here on the image, all right, and if you want to go to the group where it's posted, you click here, okay, and you get to see that your image has been posted, all right, and this is what it looks like, all right. So that's the tutorial, guys. I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. I'll go over the tools and some of the other modifications that you guys can make, which is such as Twitter and such like that. Talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.